Hello friends, we are back with another episode of Let's Play Post-Apocalyptic Minecraft. If you remember from the last episode, we are exactly where we left off. Back in our house, safe and sound. It's night. I was pondering the next actions to take, which would be to either look for some trees, go exploring that mountain, look for food, which I'm probably going to have to do inevitably, and look for generalized resources such as diamonds. Because who doesn't want diamond armor and mine picks? So it's looking like the decision I'm going with for now is look for trees, just because I don't see much of a future for this if I can't build a bigger house. At least here. I mean, I don't know if maybe this isn't the place I'm going to stay. But we still have to keep looking, right? I mean, we can't just, stick in a spot until we know we're relatively sustainable wherever we end up. So the first part of that process is going to be to grab more dirt again. I know it's seeming a little bit repetitive that I keep having to do that, but if you're watching, you'll obviously understand why. You know what, maybe we can combine two of these objectives into one. I mean, I don't have a ton of food, I wish I had a bit more, but one thing I can do is I can go up as high up that mountain as I can manage, and occasionally we'll find some animals and stuff up there. And if I can make dinner out of them, that would be useful, as well as I could use that vantage point, which may actually be so high that I can't see the ground, but we can at least take a shot at it, and see if there's any trees off on the horizon or something. So we're actually doing two things here by getting all this dirt. We're not only providing a means for us to traverse all of this lava and garbage, but we're also clearing out this area for potential growth. It doesn't seem like a big deal, but... oh, I used up my shovel. Alright, well I guess that's one way to determine when I'm stopping. I do want a new shovel, though, because I'm going to need to potentially get more. Yeah. 3 sticks, that's no good. And I've got 50 torches, so that's not a lot, but it's enough. And let's drop off the sand in the chest. I'm not going to really need that, it's not that important. And the cobblestone as well. So we've got the majority of a full day ahead of us. And that should be plenty of dirt to get me started. So I mean, looking out over this distance, I don't see anything that looks like trees at all. I don't know what's on the other side over there, but maybe that's what I'm curious to find out. And each time I make it past this area, I do intend to make it a little bit safer if possible. That would be a nice aspiration anyway. Because the less risk I have to endure, the easier this all gets, and the more streamlined my living situation can become. Although I'm burning through this dirt in a way that I really shouldn't be doing. This is not a particularly safe spot. I would like to create a more direct path across, but I think that may be asking a lot right now. Or maybe not, I don't know. Let's take a look. Could be possible. Doesn't seem particularly likely, but if I get a little lucky here, maybe some of this stuff will connect. That doesn't look like it's going to happen, does it? Not exactly. I mean, I could take a dive at that water, but I don't see that as being the safest idea possible. I could also try to extend this dirt out quite a way. Maybe that's the better idea of that. So, it came up that I should be using crouch a little bit more. And my answer to that situation is yes, I probably should be using crouch a bit more, but I've always been sort of hesitant to use that just because I was really big into Minecraft when that wasn't patched in yet. So I always sort of looked at it like cheating a little bit. Like, if you can't navigate this edge by yourself, you deserve to fall off. So I don't know, I'm sure most people don't agree with me on that, but hopefully you can at least see the point I'm trying to make. It's, I don't want the game to be, like, assisting me with my movement. I mean, I don't want it to be punishing me for my movement either, but hopefully this is easy enough to manage that you shouldn't need extra help. Then again, maybe I should take the help when I have it. Who knows? But anyway, I did use crouch there. I just try not to make a huge habit of it. That would be lava. And that would be stuff I want to avoid. So did this bridge I just make? Yeah, I think it's for no reason. I think I've actually just made it harder to get to where I was trying to get to. No, or maybe not. Okay, you go away. All of you. There we go. And now I've used up just about all of my dirt. Hopefully we won't need it where we're going. That's if we're going. Down this way. So what's our best bet here? I'm thinking this waterfall right there, as long as I don't get caught up and brought over to the lava somehow. And maybe I'll find some exposed resources on my way. Wow, that is really unstable, actually. I believe if I were to touch this sand, this whole situation would just fall. Except for maybe these dirt bits. Alright, let's take a shot at it. Got not a ton of stuff to lose, right? So, I mean, other than food, that's really the one thing I should be more worried about, is how I'm going to eat. But up we go. And we should get some nice viewpoints as we go up. Maybe get a little better perspective on what's around us. That's kind of the point, I guess. This might take a few minutes, hopefully you'll bear with me. Should be worth it. Certainly one of the more gigantic waterfalls that I've seen in my Minecrafting career. Oh, I think I can stand up here actually, yeah. So we've reached that one giant cave that we could see from the edge. Why not post a torch up here? Claim it as mine. That is cavernous as hell. I'm expecting to be shot by an archer any second, so I probably shouldn't stand there. So what are we looking at? Oh, I thought I heard a zombie or something. In fact, that reminds me, my headphones are actually not plugged in. I'm just talking through the microphone and the speaker is playing the sound. So I'd like to know directionally what direction I need to be looking in when the zombies come and attack me. Hopefully that wasn't a stupid move to go up this waterfall as opposed to the other one. I think they both go in the same relative area. Okay, how are we doing? We're doing pretty good. We're up quite high now. This is where only eagles dare. I think that's a hardcore band, but I might be wrong. Is this... we're reaching the source of this water, perhaps? Oh, I need to get out, because I'm running out of air. Okay, out. Damn, we're really high. Okay, there's something up above me. This is so, like, not safe at all, but... you know, that's why we did what we did to get to this point. So we could take these risks. Hopefully the whole thing doesn't just glitch out and crash or something, because I'm, like, seeing too many edges at the same time. Oh, that would be a spider. Saw those glowing red eyes, and I'm sure he's gonna come for me. They always do. Well, let's see if this results in one of our deaths. Hopefully not mine. Are you too stupid of a spider? Can you... yes. Part of me is sort of wishing I had set this on hardcore mode. I know it's a really masochistic thing to say, but just because of the sheer insanity that I've endured to get to this point, it would be kind of nice to know that, like, all of this effort could have been accumulating towards, like, even more suspense. Alright, I have to be careful here because this is not going to be pleasant. Alright, what the hell is going on under there? And what the hell is going on up above me, too? Alright, I need to stay close to the edge, which is like the worst place to possibly be. Because if I fall off of this thing... Oh yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I don't want happening. Deep breaths. Alright, I'm running out of air again. Let's get some air, thank you. Let's keep going up. The going down process is going to be pretty incredible as well. I may just jump. I don't even know what's under me sometimes, I'm just going. Alright, this is getting a little difficult. I am well above the cloud cover here. So according to what this looks like, this island in the center is completely not exposed to the water that is all around it. It's a very interesting structure, and one that I don't think I can even begin to understand. And I think we're getting, yep, it's turning into night. So, this would be the part where I need to run and shit my pants and go home, but, you know, it's kind of like too late for that. I'm so far up that going home, I don't think it would do a whole lot at this point. Man, I could totally jump down from here and land in that water. But will I? I don't know. I'm totally at a loss right now, like, I don't know what to do at all. I'm just going, hoping for something. I don't know what I want even, I just want to not die, I guess. I'm gonna see cool stuff. Take the elevator. Come on. Don't slow down now. And get some more air, I guess. Have you ever seen a mountain this freaking high? Uh-oh, what's this? Is this the end? No. Of course not, it's not the end ever. We're still going. Oh man, but yeah, saying what I was saying before about hardcore mode, like that would... It would be pretty cool to do that, but at the same time I'm only saying that because I know I'm alive right now. As soon as things get ugly, it's probably not going to be so entertaining anymore. What is that, snow? Am I finally almost at the top? Holy crap. I think I might be. And what do I have waiting up there for me? Probably 3 dozen creepers. And choose like the darkest spot with the most surface area. Well, it's probably not the darkest spot, but it's a dark spot. Alright, that would be the end, and I think things are about to fall apart, because there's nowhere for me to frickin' stand. Holy crap. I can't mine like this. I can't stand still. Okay, thank you. Go out. Okay. I was stuck in a cycle of jumping up and down in the waterfall, and I didn't know what to do. Thankfully that worked out. There were no guarantees, and I know mining over my head is a really stupid idea, but I'm not sure what else to do, really. I'm just going. Where the hell is the top of this thing? Man, this is my Everest, I suppose. And of course, my pickaxe is probably going to run out. Oh man. I've reached as high as the water can probably carry me. There doesn't seem to be that much more. Alright, I need to get crafty, I suppose. Ha. Didn't mean to make that crappy pun. Alright, let's hope there's not something that's going to fall on my head. And we'll build some old school stairs. And then this should be a very interesting vantage point to look up at once we're back down on the ground. Let's also hope that I don't dig myself into a position where I'm screwed again. I don't think that's possible, but you never know. Is that... okay, we're safe to go up. Okay, it's getting awfully dark. Is there really still that much more? I'd like to use my shovel to get some of the snow out of the way, but I don't know. Does that even work? Yeah, it does. I don't know, I'm like imagining that I'm so high up that the snow takes on some sort of alternate properties than I'm ever used to it taking on. I am familiar with how snow works. So this would be exactly the thing I wanted to avoid. So we've got a huge pile of gravel right here, and if I break through it, we're going to have a meltdown of a situation where a lot of that shit's going to get covered over, and the path back down is going to become obfuscated. I also am a little wary about standing on stuff that is basically fluff that I could delete with one simple button press. Alright, at least standing on gravel is a little bit better. I'll keep adding torches here so we can keep seeing what we're doing. Also trying to be aware of you guys watching at home that you probably don't want to watch me digging at stuff in the dark. Alright, this is getting awkward again. Can we just make some progress up, please? I was hoping I could find like an edge that I could climb around on or something. Doesn't seem to want me to do that though. Lots of frickin' snowballs though. What am I gonna do with that? Not too interested in snowballs right now. Imagine if Minecraft had a temperature gauge too. That would be quite an experience, trying to keep yourself from freezing to death. Could have really turned this into a whole survival simulator. I mean, it is to a certain degree, but it could have been much more comprehensive. Alright, I'm actually like sweating because I just want to reach the top of this and have this be over with so I could get back to an area where I feel a little bit more comfortable. Like I'm not on the verge of death within a single movement. Although, what the hell am I talking about? What Let's Play is this? I'm always on the verge of death here. Alright, I think I found my Cubert situation where I can step up all of this snow and finally reach the precipice. Is this it? I think I've done it. The peak of peaks, the mountain of mountains, the highest point that I've ever seen, at least in a naturally occurring structure. And we're using naturally occurring rather loosely here, because yes, it is naturally occurring, but I did sort of prompt it to be created in a way that is not exactly natural. So we've got like Swiss cheese snow area over here. What's on the other side? I see a creeper. Not sure he sees me yet. I'd like to keep it that he doesn't. No, I think he has. Let's go this way now. Really don't need to be fighting enemies up here, but... oh, trees! I've found some trees. Alright, well this is not exactly what I was expecting, but I'll take it. Oh man, getting down? I don't even want to think about that. Can I just hearth? Are we safe? Is the creeper coming at me? Alright, let's get some birch bark. Birch wood. Just a little bit. I mean, there's not very many trees here to begin with, but I could definitely take the saplings and start that spiral effect where they start to produce more saplings than You know, like, each time I make trees, and then there's more saplings, and then they make trees, and they make more saplings. I don't know why, but I can't pick this up in my... Oh, I'm full of snowballs, that's why. Alright, time to throw some snowballs off a mountain. I guess that's what we'll do right now. Yeah! Somewhere on the ground there's a bewildered creeper who may just explode from excitement and doesn't know why. Either that or I'm like hitting little bits of lava. I don't think this is worth doing. This is going to take like 7 years. Snowballs, all of you, out. This is a mass snowball exodus. I know I could have just made snow blocks out of these, but I don't really feel like doing that. And I'm not sure I have much of a use for them anyway. But what I do have a use for is wood blocks. Well, if there was ever a time when I could make my house ridiculously in a place that no one can ever get to, this would probably be it. Why am I using a shovel? But I don't think I feel like doing that right now. Is he even making saplings? I don't think I've seen one yet. Man, these trees are stumpy as hell, like they don't have much to them. Oh, there goes my axe. At least I made that. And I'll have to retrace my steps and go back and check for saplings, like I said. There's not a lot of instances where I guess there can be very many trees here, considering how much lava there is, so I guess I'm lucky to find some. How are we doing? Like, where the hell are we, even? I don't even know where my house is anymore relative to where I am. And if I look for the ground, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to see anything. That's pretty close to not anything. So I'm going to have to actually look for what the fuck. Oh. It's like, is that a new tile? What is this? It's the lighting chunks haven't caught up yet. This, I guess, right here you can see this is the flattest part because I believe this is the new height max, which is saying something considering how freaking high that is. I don't know if you've ever gone and built yourself a tower, but the height max, since the update that allowed the height max to be much higher, it's extremely high. So I think this is the point where I need to start thinking about heading back. Much to my dismay, I would like to stay here and do this for hours, but we have a few factors to consider here. We have the amount of health that I'm going to be running through. We have the fact that I am not really finding any animals up here. And we also have the fact that my hard drive is quickly filling up with giant fraps data. Oh, but we do have lots of saplings. So we have provided for ourselves the means to create more trees. Oh, and an apple. Don't need a ton, just enough to get started, and we should be okay. And we can resettle part of this torn up, destroyed world. I am very curious how the hell I'm getting down from here. Wish I had a little airplane or a dragon I could ride down. Also curious what happened to that creeper. He's probably still creeping around somewhere. Check out there's a creeper and there's a spider or two in there. Just hanging out. Wonder what the average day is like for a mob. Just chill in the dark for a while. Be excited by the fact that you're standing in the dark. They really get into that stuff. Alright, I think I'm going in the right direction. I'm pretty sure that I came up somewhere in this general vicinity. I should be able to see some torches or some form of like an obvious path that I created. I'm feeling like it was here, but now that I'm getting closer, I'm kind of feeling like it's not. And there is always the option that I could just, you know, throw myself, hope for the best. It'll certainly get me down. Pretty sure this is close to where I started. But I would have to be certain that I'd be able to clear all of this stuff to be able to land down there. Oh man. What have I done? Well, there's not really much going back now, is there? Oh man. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Please don't kill me! Oh, wow, that was pretty extreme. I don't think I've ever fallen that far and lived. Ridiculous. So here we are, we're still alive, against all conceivable odds. Swimming back with some fresh cut wood and some saplings to grow. And so we're gonna need some food pretty soon, so I'm thinking no more animals around. Farm, maybe? Can we do a farm somehow? Oh, that would be a cow. I am going to butcher that. Actually, I have to look up how to do the whole farming thing. You have to get grass seeds. It's been so long since I've done that. I always just kill all the meat that I want. I think I need to make one of those scythe thingies and then go over and find some grass. And then smack the seeds out of the grass. Where are you going? Seriously? Seriously, where are you going? Jeez. Alright, well, guess that worked. Let's get back up, though. Again, pardon the crappy frame rate. That would be fraps. Yeah, I think we're reaching our recording limits pretty soon. So let's see if we can make our way back again. I can see the land bridge from over there, so I know that's roughly the direction I need to be heading in. You know, I never thought of this, but lag plus lava, possibly one of the worst combinations imaginable, actually. There's really not a lot of things that I could want less than that. I bet I know what's causing it too. It's probably because I jumped off that mountain so fast. The game hasn't been able to unload all of the chunks that I was just looking at, so the RAM is probably just totally just in meltdown mode right now. Which is rather unfortunate, because I'd really rather it would not do that right now at all. This getting back thing, I have to work out exactly how we do this, because it's not been easy, as you can tell. I've been putting myself in positions that are not good. And I did it, but okay, here we go. This is the spot. And this freezing up crap is not enjoyable either. Alright, we're hopefully safe. And I apologize for how annoying that must be. I'll try to make sure I can do what I can to guard against it. We are dealing with a pretty extraordinary map, to be fair, though. There's probably a reason why structures like this don't exist in traditional Minecraft. You understand, anyway. So, that's another episode. We're still alive by some ridiculous happenstance. I don't know what to call it, but we're still here. It's amazing. I'm completely flabbergasted that it was even possible. But thank you again for watching. Leave me comments. I love to talk about this stuff. Let me know what's going right, what's going wrong, what you'd like me to do. And I will see you next time. Have a wonderful night.